The shot heard around the world. Yeah, wow. I woke up this morning. Actually, I really didn't even sleep much because as if you probably already heard the news that President Trump was shot yesterday in I believe it's Butler County, Pennsylvania, at a rally, campaign rally. And yeah, they attempted an assassination on President Trump yesterday. And as I'm going to bed last night, I started to receive messages that something happened at a Trump rally. And so I get on to watch the news. I go to X, and sure enough, President Trump was shot on live television in front of millions. Quite literally, the shot heard around the world. Wow. This is your first time here, welcome. My name is Eddie Gonzalez. I am a native Texan, retired law enforcement first responder, law enforcement officer experience, now living in Moscow, Russia. And I'm here actually at a friend's dacha for the weekend. This is, check this out. Check out this beautiful forest. This is in Isakova, Moscow region. I don't want to go in that direction because there's some guys that are have some power tools and chopping and cutting up wood, and it's probably going to affect my audio. But yeah, a lot to talk about. But I just wanted to come on here and say that first of all, as a patriotic American, I'm shocked. Any kind of violence shocks me, even though I spent 30 some odd years in law enforcement. Yeah, it still shocks me. And you know, I've been to a Trump rally. I went to a Trump rally in the fall of 2022. I got to actually sit behind President Trump. So when you're watching President Trump on television at one of these rallies and you see the people behind, that's where I was. And so I have a unique perspective of what happens at these rallies, about the security, about Secret Service, about augmented private security that is also contracted by the Trump campaign. And yeah, I want to talk about it. And so I'm not going to bore you with a lot of details that are widely available on the internet and on YouTube, X, Facebook, wherever you get your source of news from, Telegram especially. Telegram. If you're not on my Telegram, you'll see a link down below. Join me on Telegram. Yeah, so as I said before, 30 years in law enforcement as a first responder, and even though you know, my law enforcement experience is that of a reserve sheriff deputy and police officer, I don't have experience as a special agent in Secret Service or FBI, whatever that means. But I will say that law enforcement officers have the ability to look for facts, to dispel what is not a fact, and to use analysis and critical thinking to deduce a logical conclusion based on facts. And this is a skill set that is shared by all law enforcement officers. I venture to say this, law enforcement officers throughout the world, certainly in the United States. This is the same skill set because we work under the same laws that govern our conduct and our behavior, which is the United States Constitution. So we share the same skill set. So I've been looking at a lot of video and reading a lot of commentary and analysis from experts in the field of long rifles and snipers and executive protection. And of course my own experience as well. And I want to invite you to a live stream that I'm going to be hosting tonight with my good friend Kevin Michelizzi. I finally pronounced his name correctly, Kevin. You should be proud. But join me. He is also known as the American in Crimea. And together, we're going to take a deep dive into what is known already and kind of break it down a little bit. I have questions. I have serious questions about what I saw and what I believe to be less than good practice. Let's just say that. Just common sense, man. We'll break it all down, like I said, this evening. So join us. It's going to be 8 p.m. Moscow time, which is 12 noon Central Time in the States. So I realize that if you're in the West, excuse me, if you're in the West, if you're in the States, you're probably asleep when this video is going to come out. But like I said, I invite you for some interesting analysis and commentary, as I said. So yeah, as we go out, I just want to show you where I'm at in this forest park. And there's a nice little pond out here where there's actually fish in there. And here, let's go this way. There's actually fish in here in this little pond. There's also ducks, but I haven't seen any ducks out today, but they are here. It is warm. We just had a set of heavy thunderstorms come through early this morning, but it's a beautiful day here in Issaquah, a little humid. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Watch our live. There'll be links to it as well, and we'll see you this evening. Okay, my friends. Paka paka.